Well, Wayne, that's a tough one to take, particularly after the start we made. What were your thoughts on the game overall?
Obviously really disappointing result. We got off to a good start in those first 10 overs. Had built some good momentum and sort of had them on the back foot, and unfortunately just didn't finish well enough with the bat. Those last 10 overs, 70 odd runs wasn't good enough. Reece and I both getting out within the space of a couple of overs killed the momentum for us, and then we were 30-40 runs short of where we should have been.
Yeah. And Mickey talked about that on the weekend as well, how the aim now has got to be not to just have 50s and 60s for anyone, but someone's going to go on. I suppose that's one of the really disappointing things about tonight. Yeah,
it is. I think it's a tough one when you're in that frame of mind batting wise. You're trying to be positive and you're trying to take the risks, and sometimes it doesn't quite come off. But yeah, in hindsight, one of us getting 80, 90 and batting through sets up a really good score, which allows us to something more substantial to bowl at.
You talk about the bowling there, it's been tough in the opening 2 power plays really of the competition, but a lot of the times the bowlers have come back quite well. So I suppose that's something really to cling on to going into the rest of the competition. Yeah,
it is. I think executing our skills so far we've been okay, but if we're honest and critical, we haven't been good enough, and unfortunately conceding sort of 70 odd runs in the power plays sets us off on the back foot at the start, and we know teams are going to come hard, and it's just being able to execute our skills and find a way to take wickets, because wickets certainly sort of stunt the run scoring, and that's what we've got to as a group make sure we're after, being aggressive up front and taking wickets.
Yeah, from a personal point of view, it's back-to-back half-centuries in the competition. You ended the blast strongly last season as well. How are you feeling with your batting?
Yeah, I'm personally feeling confident. I'm striking the ball well, and just want to continue doing that and kicking on and getting the scores. I mean, it's 75 plus scores that win you games, and 50s contribute towards winning games, but they don't win games. So for me, it's making sure that I convert and get that bigger score.
It's a quick turnaround now. Back in Derby on Monday, first time playing in Derby this year in the T20 against Northants. Should be a big crowd there. It's a game really that feels quite important right now.
Yeah, obviously crucial game for us. Having lost our first 2, we got to start building some winning momentum. Back at the Ancora, we were really successful at our home ground last year, and we made it a fortress, and we want to do that again this year.
Yeah, and lastly, it is 2 defeats from 2, and that's disappointing, but they have come against 2 sides who are expected to be towards the top level of the competition. There is a real chance in the coming week to not only restore parity but then get ahead, and that must be how you're thinking going into it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that we've had a really good positive chat, and we know what we are required to do over the next week in terms of results and performances, and the guys are determined to turn these couple of results around. As I said, there are a lot of positives that we've been able to take from the performances so far. It's just making sure that we're consistent for those 40 overs.